not from miles away, people heard it from hundreds of miles away. And so they sent out expeditions to explore, and they found this region where all the trees were laid out flat, right, all pointing away from one spot. So it's not like a hurricane where they all pull from the same direction. They were all like a big pinwheel, all blown away from where the asteroid came in. Up in Quebec, once we got to where we had, satellite images of much more of the Earth, you can see there's an old crater up in Quebec, and this is the lake, where it's filled in some in the middle, but there's a crater up in Quebec that's 70 kilometers across. There's eastern edge of the Hudson Bay, 500 kilometer diameter crater. Basin in Central Europe, 300 kilometer diameter crater. Right? These aren't, the one out in Arizona is pretty new. All these others have eroded away because of tectonic movement, because of weather, things like that. We believe right now, the predominant thought is that the Cretaceous period, which is when we had a lot of our big meat-eater dinosaurs, the Cretaceous period came to an end because of a large impact. So 65 million years ago, and the only things that survived that impact were small creatures, among which were the early mammals that then became the predominant life form. So 10-kilometer asteroid produced an explosion big enough, temperatures go up, cloud layer goes up, plant life dies off, not enough food, a lot of things die off. And there's evidence for a big impact, and there would be a candidate for this, just off of Cancun. Right? So you can see in the ocean bed the evidence for a large impact there. Questions? Questions about the test?
When is the test?
Tuesday night. 10 multiple choice, all right? 10 multiple choice questions that are, I quite literally go through your book, read the questions at the end of each chapter, and make sure you kind of understand those questions, right? 3 problems. One of those problems, again, I'm going to give you all the numbers. All you have to do is punch it in your calculator. All right? You don't even have to arrange anything. You just punch it in your calculator. The problems will also be multiple choice, but we will be looking at your paper to see, did you do the work, right? And we'll be doing that for 2 reasons. Other than one where all you have to do is punch it in your calculator, we're going to be looking, did you do the work to get the answer, right? And so we're also going to be looking to see, did you do enough work to get partial credit, right? So it's not a 0 if you pick the wrong one. We'll look to see what partial credit you should get.
Do you get a formula sheet?
You want a formula sheet? Okay, you get a formula sheet.
Are you going to make it?
I'm going to make it. I'll make a formula sheet. You guys can add to it. Right? You guys can add to it. You're probably not going to need it as much this time because I'm moving more towards, I'm going to put more, like I've been doing with the homework, put more formula in the problem itself. Right? But, I'll make up a formula sheet for you so that you got that. If a problem seems like it's really easy and you know how to do it right away, it probably is. Don't go make it complicated and try and involve, Neptune and Mars and Venus and, if it seems a little easy, it probably is. Any other questions? Nope.
What are the answers to the test?
I think A, B, C, and D.
All right.
6 through 10.
Through
11.
11. I'll provide the Scantron sheets,
That was
all right? I'll provide the Scantron sheets, so you guys don't have to bring those. Any other questions?
Which happened to homework?
10 and 11 are due Monday. No more questions? Nope, okay. You don't do what?
I don't think I did chapter 9 homework. But I'm almost done. I just don't know.
Let me
Yeah.
go through and we'll.
Wow.
Okay. Do you need this? Okay. All right. Okay. You don't need, okay, you need the rest? Okay. No? Well, do you want to make a copy? Bring it with you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm there.
All right.
When's your office hours?
You have to look online to find out because I don't remember.
Okay.
I
I
look-
was gonna bring you all the homework and stuff.
Okay, if I'm not there, slip it on my door.
Okay, same thing with the first project we had to do in lab. If I was in the lab, put it and turn it in. I'm just gonna slip that under your door.
Okay.
I'll just let you know ahead of time.
Okay.
Will you send this one?
Give it.
Thank you.
I just don't know what this thing is. I can't find it in the book.
So this means that the brightness is luminosity of the sun.
What's that little circle thing?
That's a symbol we use to indicate that this is the sun. Luminosity of the sun,
Okay.
right?
And then the radius?
Divided by 4 or 5 times the radius squared.
Okay.
Yep.
Also, I'm trying to practice my conversions, because I've never had to do conversion, I'll tell you. So I've
Conversions?
got like the answers, but I don't know how to do the unit.
Okay.